Okay.
Hey, Dinky Dino and Reno, the VIP charismatic marketing magician and people pro, Dr. Claude Haggerty, super sponsor man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. And we are live. And I love this topic because, and we were talking about this literally seconds before we went live, and that is that this topic does not require, or any of these tips do not require you to be superhuman. Yes, he is super sponsor man, but does not require you to be perfect. None of us teach the walking on water class at the YMCA. None of us are, you embrace your, I'm a professional weirdo. Embrace your weirdness. Let your freak flag fly. People are coming to you because of your humanity and not in spite of your humanity. Am I wrong or am I wrong, Dr. Claude?
No, exactly. I just, my house has just got invaded by my grandchildren. They are 4 or 5 years old. They are running through my house right now. Of course, the last 3 hours has been 100% completely quiet. But, 30 seconds before we decide to go on live, I get invaded, right?
Right.
And this happens to all of us, no matter what we're doing. So don't try to hide what's going on. Just go talk to people like people saying, this is what's going on in my house. I don't know about you, but let's take a few minutes and see if we can help each other somehow, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And today's Pay It Forward and Profit Packed and Profitable Events Money-Making Marketing Magic Tip for Success is very simple and very practical. It's be the go-to expert, resource guide, Sherpa, solution provider, whatever it is you happen to be, but be that. And how do you be the go-to expert? How do you be the go-to solutions provider in your market? Claude, do you have any thoughts, suggestions?
Well, one is to go help somebody do what they want to do. My wife and I like to travel a lot, and people always, you meet new couples and they say, so what do you do? And I have the best job in the world. And they say, so what is that? I said, I help people get what they want. They're, well, how does that work? I'm like, easy. Tell me what you want.
That's right. Yep.
And if I can help you get it, I will, right?
Yep. Exactly. And again, and hey, by the way, helping you get what you want isn't always being I might say, hey, that's my buddy Claude. You want to talk to him? Or, hey, I don't have that answer immediately for you, but let me do a little bit of research and get back to you. Let me provide that link, that resource, that connection, that whatever. I guarantee you for us, you have access to whatever ails people. You're not going to try to do brain surgery if you're not a neurosurgeon, if you're not a brain surgeon. Obviously, that would be a misrepresentation and against the core covenant commitment of being the go-to expert or the go-to guide or the go-to whatever problem solver, solutions provider, whatever it happens to be. So the secret to how to be the go-to expert in your market, guaranteed, is simply to be the go-to expert in your market, guaranteed. That's it. Help more people get more of what they ultimately want, need, desire, and deserve. Listen, do I have to sell you on my expertise if I help you with my expertise? And the answer is no, of course not. Now, there's a bunch of things you can do. Let me go a couple of value bombs and then Claude, I'm interested here, like for instance, one of my I make sure that I have a list of cool, weird, interesting, cool, creative venues for events here in Northern Nevada. And so people will say, well, where do you suggest we do this? Or, hey, have you picked your event venue yet? No. Great. Let me send you a list of links, resources you can check out. I'm not doing it. I can book it for you if you want, but here they are. These are great. I've researched them. I've done events there. They're really awesome spaces. They're cool and weird and wonderful. Hey, look, there's this really cool theater in the middle of a strip mall next to a Save Mart, which is the top secret, coolest hidden gem in all of Northern Nevada. If you want to do a live event, it is just, you are surprised the moment you walk through the door and from the whole experience from front to back. And nobody would have ever known about that event if it weren't for being the expert in my market, right? You want to be a point of value, add value, right? Info, resources, make life easy. Your job is little more than to celebrate good people who get more wins. That's it. Help people win. Help people win. And be the care the competition. Some people say, yeah, book me for my show, book me for my speech, whatever. And I'll show up 5 minutes before, I'll do my speech and I'll leave, I'll collect the check and go home. No. How are you going to help them before care, after care, during care? How are you going to serve them? Claude, thoughts, ideas, epiphanies, inspirations?
A lot of times the people we partner with, they don't even know what they need, right? They don't. Like, for
That's right.
example, how many times have we booked fairs and exhibition, for example, where they would come to you and say, we're looking for someone who can do 2 shows on Saturday and 2 shows on Sunday. You're like, hey, we can do that, no problem. But hey, what if we could go beyond that? What if we did a publicity stunt for you to kick off the event, something newsworthy? Hey, what if we could do a grand finale? What if we can involve the mayor? What if we can boost your attendance by a couple thousand people by bringing in some nonprofit groups that we normally partner with? Would that be of interest to you? And what if we could do all that at no extra cost to you, because we'll get that part sponsored? They're like, oh my God, we need all that. We didn't even know that. You're the guy, because not only can you perform for us, but you can solve all their, many of our problems, right?
That's right. That's right. Be the solutions provider. The care is magic expert, the one who outcares the competition, who simply serves more. Yes, I get it. We all care about the people we want to serve, but how can you care even more? Can you provide them? One thing we used to do, for instance, for all of our events is I would carry an extra suitcase. Then in that suitcase, I called it my emergency suitcase. And in that suitcase was all kinds of things. Candy bar, if somebody needed a candy bar for some, feminine hygiene products, an extra pair of hose mostly for when we were doing weddings and stuff like that. A guest book that maybe they forgot that we could put out for them. Of course, glue gun, tape, baling wire, duct tape, hot glue gun, whatever. Basically, I can't tell you the number of bookings and events I got because I was the go-to guy at that event. Inevitably, people would come up to the host of the event or whatever, and they would say, who is that guy? Like, he's emceeing, he's doing magic, he's the DJ, he's the cocktail hour singer, he's making sure your plate is full, he set up the room. I mean, whatever. Just be emotionally, spiritually, relationally, financially, physically irresponsible and impossible to ignore because you've created so much value. Am I close or am I close?
You're bang on. Dino, too, and one of the things that I always like to ask those I serve is, what's one thing that I could help you with, or what's one thing that you would need out of this experience to make this a home run for you?
Yes, sir.
And when I ask them that question, they're like, somebody's never asked us that before. They're just trying to sell us their show. So what would make this a home run is if we had an extra 500 people, or this would be a home run if we could do this or that. It's like, hey, I think I can help you make that happen.
Yep.
And then you help them to get a home run and then some. Before you know it, you help one organization raise $10,000 or $20,000. Within 6 weeks, 50 of their sister chapters will be hunting you down.
Yep.
Because you're the expert.
That's exactly right. Just listen, the best way you can prove or demonstrate you're the go-to expert is to be the go-to expert. The best way you can prove that you are worthy of that go-to expert to help somebody is to simply, help somebody. And again, by the way, whether they book you or not, help them. Hey, listen, they may not need a magic show. They want a live band, not a DJ, but a live band. Great, no problem. I happen to know some great live bands. What kind of budget range, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, and here's the thing. We want to be the go-to success solution for you. So we have some gifts and tools, and we're also doing a live event this Monday night. You want to join us at Dean Live. That's all there is. There's no registration, no opt-in, no ugly opt-in, sales page, slimy. Just join us live at the right time, which is 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock Eastern, No, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll get that right. Information's in the comments. So, and we want to help you. We want to help you demonstrate and deliver more charismatic value. We want to show you how to have packed and profitable events. We want to show you how to make more money by doing what you love, by helping more people, all of that stuff on a Monday night, the Packed and Profitable Events live cast. Do you want to join us for that? Once again, absolutely free to join, costly to miss. Closing thoughts, and we're running just a little bit long today, but that's okay.
We're also going to go in detail how to get your event sponsored. So certainly don't miss that part either.
That's right. Yep. Get events, get them highly leveraged and sponsored, and then wildly profit before, during, and after by creating massive, incredible value. It's a simple promise, and it's a simple thing to do if you understand this go-to concept. Be the go-to expert. See you Monday night. Bye now.